Hey guys, Brian over NuTech Cleaning Systems. I wanted to do a video on what is being talked about across the forums and across the industry. It's Mytee's new electric truck mount. Mytee had an original version of this truck mount. It was a little bit more complicated. It ran on some higher power and different things like that. John at Mytee has redesigned this electric truck mount to simplify it. It's very, very simple. Basically two 110 circuits, you plug it in. Let's just take a look at it real quick. I think just showing it will explain a lot better. This is the brand new Mercedes Metris van for those that are interested in a smaller, compact van. This individual is out of the Chicago area, and he came to us. He wanted to go more green, kind of a more green theme. He's going to wrap the truck and so on and so forth. But this little van is housing this Escape EMT, they call it. It's electric truck mount, or ETM, I'm sorry, electric truck mount. And we wanted to talk about, some of us old school guys think, how in the world can electric portable kind of truck mount have so much vacuum power? And we're going to talk about that real quick. The vacuum motors that are inside this are called LX motors. They are not your run-of-the-mill vacuum motors that all of us are used to in portable extractors. They are what I would call hybrid, very hybrid vacuum motors that just put off an immense amount of vacuum. I believe there's a couple videos floating around some of the forums and YouTube of guys that have stretched out hose 200, 225 feet, and they still have this amazing suction, and people go, how? It's just the way John has engineered this with these high-performance motors. It's got a 2.5-inch opening, so he's really opened up this vacuum system in line with these high-performance vacuum motors to create just an immense amount of suction, which I'm going to show you in a second. It also has a direct feed option where we can fill the tank continuously and it can clean and clean and clean. He's also got not your standard pump out system where, you know, it's a garden hose 3/4 of an inch and it's, you know, a little bit of water going out. This has a very large pump out system that's very fast. I mean, even with a water claw, you can pump out water and do things with this. Now, someone would say, why would someone even bother with this? Why not go with an entry-level truck mount? This system starts around $3,900, I believe. Very affordable for the guy who wants to start getting into truck mounts, really doesn't have the money, but it gives him a step up in between that and the entry-level truck mount. Also, this truck mount is really unique. If you notice, this van has the slats in the floor. This machine is not permanently mounted. Although it looks like it and it feels like it, it's actually strapped down via a strapping system. This machine is on wheels, so if we have a lockdown facility, a high-rise facility, lockdown meaning like a bank, maybe an old folks home, someone they don't want someone doors propped open, you know, someone's grandpa's walking down the street. This is nice because we can actually unstrap this, bring it in, and we have the power of a truck mount inside the building, locked down for high rises, hospitals, schools. This is fantastic, okay? So really neat system that can be left in the truck for your smaller jobs, residential jobs, that kind of stuff, small commercial. But at the same time can also be brought in the structure if it's a larger project and they need these to move around as they go. One of the things you may notice in the video in the background here is a blue light, and it says dual circuit indicator light. What that means in English is that we've plugged in the two cords, the two 110 power cords, and this is telling us, yes, we're on two separate circuits, it's safe to turn on the unit, okay? So let's talk about some of the features. I've already talked about the vacuum, crazy vacuum, and I am going to turn it on in a second. It's got a 500 PSI cat pump in it, so this will clean up to 500 PSI. So if you're a truck mount guy and you're cleaning at 350, 450, 500 PSI, no problem, you can do that. It's got, you know, a chemical pump setup on this one. That is optional. It actually comes without that, but a chem pump system can be added real easy. I want to go back to that video on YouTube. That vacuum that was shown off was without the vacuum booster. They do have an additional, the small portable unit that's inside, they have an additional vacuum booster that can go in line with your vacuum hoses even further into the building, thus delivering it so much and then pulling the rest of the way. So He's also purchased the inline heater, so he can put an inline heater in the building, plug it in wherever he wants, and he can run some heated solution as well. So this particular person's sales model is more of a green theme, more of a not a big gas burner. He's in Chicago, where everybody's very environmentally conscious. So this is going to run off electric. It's going to be simple for him. He's not out trying to do big, massive buildings. His target is residential and small commercial. He's going to do a lot of upholstery and different things. So this was a good option for him for what he was trying to accomplish. Any of you who've been in downtown Chicago knows parking a big, huge van or a trailer is a disaster. So he bought this Mercedes Metris van, which is really efficient. It's actually a really nice van. And it houses what he's trying to do here perfectly. So for him, this is a really neat setup. Real quick, I'm going to turn on the vacuum, and we've got Mytee's locking cuffs on here, the new vinyl ones that are soft. These are really, really nice. So we're going to turn on vac 1 and 2. And I know it may be hard to hear, but I'll do my best. The amount of suction on this thing is literally crazy. I mean, it's not coming off. This thing has crazy suction. So seeing is believing. You know, when I saw the first video with 225 feet on there, I thought, there's no way. However, this thing has an immense amount of airflow and suction. He's really got his finger on the pulse with this one, no doubt. So I'm going to kind of leave it at that. I mean, let me show you the back of the van real quick. This is a very small van. And, you know, he does have some room if he wanted to throw in a water claw, maybe a counter-rotating brush, maybe a swing machine to go with it, maybe a T-Rex or a Sapphire Hoss, maybe an RX-20. He would be able to throw that in here, no problem. And he's still got his vacuum hose, solution hose, and garden hose reels. So for this efficient little setup for what this person is trying to accomplish, I think it's fantastic, and I think it looks professional. And I think the guys here at NuTech did a fantastic job putting it together for him. So I'm going to end this video by saying check out our YouTube page, and I encourage you to like the video and subscribe. We do tons of informational videos. In fact, we have a whole series of business-minded videos coming up for the cleaning and restoration companies that I think will be really impactful and help you build your business. Our website is www.shopnutech.com. It's shopnutech.com. Or you can call us toll free, 800-435-5868. Thanks for watching.